Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 46 of the regular season where the Astros lose 6-1 to the Seattle Mariners in quasi-embarrassing fashion. The Astros didn't look awful tonight. We had quite a few base runners. We just were killed by a very bad pitching performance by Justin Verlander, of all people, and the complete inability to have any timely hitting. So let's start with the hitting and then move to the pitching. The Astros seemingly didn't really get killed in this game compared to the Mariners. You can look at base hits, overall runners, and expected batting average, and it was pretty darn close. The Astros had 9 base hits and a pair of walks, compared to the Mariners' 10 base hits, pair of walks, and hit by pitch. So the difference of 2 base runners doesn't really account for the 5-run difference. What does is the fact that we had no timely hitting whatsoever. I believe we were 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position with 9 men left on. And that ain't going to do anything. Couple that with the fact that when the Mariners did get base hits, they made them count. I'd like to correct myself now looking at it and looking at some more offensive numbers. 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position, and that pretty much tells you the whole story. Again, the Astros offense wasn't terrible. We had players that had good hits. Altuve hit the ball well a couple of times and just got a little bit unlucky. Jordan had multi-hit evening. Yuli had a multi-hit evening. Yuli had a multi-hit evening. Pena had a multi-hit evening. The real issue was we just couldn't string together hits. Again, I don't feel like we totally got killed because expected batting average was dead even with both teams, which is kind of an anomaly. We just didn't really put anything together. The Mariners, to their credit, also didn't. 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position, which is also bad. Here's the thing. When 4 of your 10 base hits leave the yard, you're probably going to win. And that's what we're going to use as a segue to talk about Justin Verlander, who had his first bad game of 2022. And yeah, this was a stinker for Verlander. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Here's the thing. Right, multiple things can be true. This was an awful game by Verlander. He's been great this year, and even with this bad performance, his ERA still leads our starters and is just a hair over 2. Now, his home run problem from 2018 and 2019 really reared its ugly face, giving up a pair of home runs in the first inning and 4 overall for the evening. Now, I'm actually going to credit Verlander for this. He only gave up 1 walk tonight, which is at least something. So I don't think he was totally out of control, but I also just don't think he was spotting it exactly how he wanted it. Really, after that first hitter he faced, I was like, something seems off with Verlander. And when he gave up the home run, I was like, yep, this isn't going to look good. The second home run was seemingly just the kiss of death. But after that, you kind of wonder yourself, is he going to make it out of the second or third inning? And if I had to say something positive, I would at least say that he made it 6 innings and gave us some depth so we didn't have to chew into the bullpen, and we have them for the rest of the series, so that's something at least. But I'm definitely going to chalk this up to an outlier for Verlander. His other 8 starts have been magnificent. And the last time, this is just something that's funny because life is a total meme. The last time Verlander gave up 6 earned runs in a start was 2018 in August. And funnily enough, it was against the Mariners. Seth Martinez came in relief and had 2 pretty solid innings, didn't get any strikeouts, gave up 1 walk, but also didn't allow any hits, so he looked pretty darn solid. It was just timely hitting wasn't there, and Verlander very wasn't there, which is unusual to say. So the Astros look to get back on track tomorrow night at 10:10 Eastern, 9:10 Central. I'm going to drink a gallon of coffee. Mariners send Logan Gilbert to the mound, and we send noted strike thrower Jose Urquidy, which means he's either going to go 7 one-run innings with like a dozen strikeouts or have another home run derby. We shall see tomorrow night. Anyway, I'll be here afterward to talk about it, and that's all I have to say for the evening. So, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Astros.